Hello, you beautiful people. We thought we'd broken Facebook.
I'll just tap the microphone.
We just thought we'd broken Facebook. We really thought we'd done it. We thought, hey, we've broken Facebook, didn't we? Didn't we think
sure
that?
did. We certainly did.
Listen, it's great to see you. We are in our lovely t-shirts tonight that actually our Auntie Evelyn sent us from the States.
Hey.
Look. I wanna be in America. They got Lance T in America. Evelyn, you sent us the t-shirts, which are gorgeous, and then we got these, and I
Wonderful.
went, are they the ones I ordered? Because I was going, that's mad. They look, they're lovely t-shirts, but anyway, the ones I ordered also arrived, but they arrived 2 days later. And look, this is why we were confused. I got two the same. Mark, there's your one. You can have the black one this time. I'll keep the blue one. I actually got the blue one for him.
Thanks, baby.
And you got a blue. Oh my, how strange is that? See, I got what happens at bingo stays at bingo. See, it's based on Fight Club. You see,
I got the Australian.
You got the Australian version of it. Evelyn, thank you very much for this. Isn't that just really nice, wasn't it?
Very nice.
And we broke Facebook, lads. We broke Facebook. It's official. It is official. We broke Facebook. So listen, it's good to see you all. Welcome. It's good to have you. Welcome to Charity Tuesday. We're really excited because we got new t-shirts. We never got new t-shirts before. How are you, Mark? You all right over there?
I'm good. I really thought we'd broken Facebook.
We really thought we'd broken Facebook. I mean, we thought, okay, it was only when we figured out, right, well, WhatsApp is off, and so is, what was the other one? Instagram is off, and
Bebo didn't go down. Yay, bingo.
Bebo was grand, and MySpace was fine. And that TikTok thing is still on. I think it was them, lads. Or else it's dark mode. People don't like the new dark mode thing.
Well, that's the ultimate dark mode when it goes down, isn't it?
Flipping hell, we thought we'd broken it.
Denise Brett loves the t-shirts.
Hey, but Denise, do you know what?
Good taste.
Yeah. What do you
think?
think?
A person of good taste.
I wanna be in. Hey, listen, I just think they're really cool. I don't normally wear t-shirts because, I'm old and people look. Do you know, I was in Dunnes Stores today.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I was shopping. And I always go down with the elderly people because I blend in, and especially when I have my mask on. And do you know, you remember the height of the lockdown, you let an old person go before you because you'd be queuing halfway down the shop.
Yeah.
And you say, you go ahead, you've priority. Now they don't expect to be asked to go forward because they have priority. They kind of think you've got a different agenda or something. How things have changed.
Indeed.
Oh, things have changed. People got very edgy. So who have we got on there? Denise says she loves the t-shirts. Thanks. Lisa says hi, guys. Hi, Lisa. We've two Lisas playing tonight, by the way. We've got two new Lisas.
Lisa, I see Lisa is asking
and Michelle
where's
is
her
there.
tickets.
Hello, Michelle. Michelle says, hey.
Email them to you, and I'll re-email them to you, Lisa. But you're in the game anyway. I'm just waiting for someone to make the observation that black is so slimming. What do you think? Takes pounds off me. I'll leave that there. Thank you.
Now, blue is your colour. Looks really well. Paul Watch says, hi gang, best of luck everybody. Hope things will get sorted. They have, Paul. How's things in Youghal, Paul? Paul's in Youghal. How are things down in Youghal? Are things okay? We've never had a picture. Get little John down in Youghal, maybe a sign or something, will you?
Yeah.
And we can have him. And Evelyn sent the pictures of San Diego. You remember I said Route 66? I really wanted them, and she's followed up and sent them to us, which is just brilliant. So here we are, Bingo Central. You got your bingo tonight for walk. Nearly forgetting what we're doing, to be honest, because
Easy done.
When we break Facebook, it kind of, can you imagine Zuckerberg? Can you imagine what Mark Zuckerberg was like?
I tell you exactly what Mark Zuckerberg was like. He was like this.
Yeah,
he's like data from stuff.
He was probably on.
He just never changes.
That's and half their staff. Well, actually, more than half. 90% of their staff are working from home. So can you imagine them all at home having their dinner, different parts of Ireland? Getting a call. We're off what? And they're changing their terms and conditions in October. They're getting really strict on live streaming.
They are.
So we may have to have a different plan. We may have to have a different plan of action because they don't like it. I think they just don't like us having fun. I think that's what it is it? Is that what it is? Anyway, let's have a look at the chat. And the flipping chat box isn't there again this week. It's on the other page. It appeared on a different page on me. It's over somewhere else. I just have to move it across. I can't do it tonight anyway. We've also changed the bingo screen for you as well. It looks totally different. We got some new VTs. We were down a walk actually the weekend, Mark. We went down again. And we were talking to you and a few of the guys down there. Had a lovely breakfast. Really nice. And I know some of you have been down to the Green Garden and Kitchen since we spoke about it last week. And it is cool, isn't it? And Arlene got herself a little wheelbarrow. A little wheelbarrow. Now she copped it. I didn't see it. It's in the video. And she brought it home. Got a little tin of red paint. She's like, honestly, she's like Little Red Riding Hood, and she's out the back painting her little red as it is now. She thinks it's a fire engine. It's still a wheelbarrow. But we'll show you pictures of that next week. We might just do that. So you got your bingo tickets again. I see Denise printed hers in colour. These are it's so wasteful on ink if doing that. You can print them in black and white. It works exactly the same way. There's your bingo tickets for tonight if you have them. I don't think anybody's waiting on the mark. I'm sure they've all got them at this stage.
Exactly. No, there's nobody waiting.
I don't think anybody's waiting on bingo tickets. So your bingo tickets have gone out to you. You have them there, and you know how to play. I don't really need to give you too much, but I know we've got a couple of new players tonight. So on this here, you've got 6 panels reading down the left there. I'll just point them out to you. They're over here. There they are there. And you got your panels. And if you have a look at those panel numbers there, you will see that there are 6 of them running right the way down the left hand side of the page. They are your panels, and one of them will pop up. Hopefully only one. Last week it was, we had about 9 winners or 10 winners last week. One of them should pop up on a little line at the bottom of our screen, and we will check them off and make sure it's you, and you win the money. We're playing for 15 for line, 40 for the house in games 1 and 2, 15 and 70 in game 3, and we have loads and loads of winners. Antoinette's there. She's down in Wicklow. Did Facebook go off in Wicklow, Antoinette? Irene is there as well from Carlow. Thanks, Irene. I didn't know you were in Carlow. So it's nice to have you. Well, we've got a Carlow flag. I've got a Carlow flag in there because it's all colourful and nice, and I really like it. Who's there as well? Check your email, Ross E. Lee Fennell. Oh yes, Ross. Yeah, I saw Ross come in earlier. Check your email, Ross. Your tickets were sent out to you long ago. You should have them. Check your spam filter as well, just in case. And if you haven't got them, send us a message on Messenger, and we'll send them to you that way. I think that's probably the quickest way, Mark. Denise says hi to everybody. Bernie is up in Monaghan. She says hello as well from Monaghan. As does Colm. He's babysitting tonight. Got the little fella on his knee, and the little fella's 16. But I mean, it's nice to babysit. And who else is there? Joseph D. Have you got the booze ready? Joseph, we always do, but we use Ribena, so it's here. See.
Quick reaction to chats. Michelle Cramp is asking, have we got balls or a machine? It's a machine, a wonderful machine. It's all the numbers are random, and we already know as soon as somebody wins. So even if you haven't printed your tickets, the machine lets us know that we've matchers. We have this little joke there actually, but
let's not go there. Who else is there? How does it work? I bought a book, says Ross. I'll explain, don't worry. And Michelle, you have your ticket, and your numbers are down here. You see, all the way down here. There are your panel numbers, and your ticket number is the little index at the very, very bottom. And we have a piece of software where we load everything in, and we know who's playing which ticket, and we know it's you if you win. So don't you worry about a thing. We have it all in hand over here. Evelyn is there, looking forward to today's game. Hello to everybody. Look, Evelyn, we are wearing the t-shirts that you bought us, and our ones arrived as well. We'll have them for next week or the week after. These were actually for the photograph. I was planning to get a photograph, and we have what happens at bingo stays at bingo. It's a little joke. You see, there it is. You see what happens at bingo. Do you see why? Do you see why now? I kind of didn't cop that you'd sent us those. I wasn't expecting you to send us anything, actually, Evelyn. We don't usually look for anything, and we don't usually get. So it was a real surprise. La 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 la. So there we are. As I say, we were down a walk. We were talking about the men's shed last week. Remember we were talking about the men's shed? We were. And I will confess that I thought a men's shed was like my shed. It was somewhere you keep the lawnmower and the stepladder, a few half tins of paint, and the kids' bikes. That's what I thought it was. A little barn building, and maybe 3 or 4 fellas in there sitting around. That's what I thought it was. I wasn't sure. I'd never heard of it. Had I, Mark?
No, you had not.
No, I had not. I was educated this week. the men's sheds. Myself and Arlie went down and we thought, wow, this is the men's shed. It's actually a very big organisation. And Arlene did a little bit of video for us, and I'd like to share it with you. So here is our little video, our little masterpiece about the men's sheds. Come back to us in a sec.
The Irish Men's Sheds Association was set up in January 2011. There are currently over 450 men's sheds throughout Ireland. The Dublin 12 men's shed, located at the Green Garden, has a fully equipped workshop where the members make garden furniture and planters for the garden centre. And they have just completed outdoor desks for the new outdoor training room. They're open Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 to 2.
Went to the Green Kitchen twice in the last week. Food is fab.
So now,
Did you see that?
a message there from Denise. What does Denise say?
I went to the Green Kitchen twice in the last week. Food was fab, and the plants are fab too. Staff are sound.
Did you get a wheelbarrow?
Nice one, Denise.
Did you get a wheelbarrow, Denise? I'll get Arlene to bring hers in and show you. She painted it red. Thought it was a fire engine. It ain't a fire engine, kiddo. Michelle says, do you have to shout check? Do you have to shout check?
Well, you can if you want.
Yeah, if you want, yeah. We don't mind. We won't hear you.
We won't hear.
But you can go check or house or come or run around the kitchen or wherever you're playing. You can if
The
you
machine
wish.
knows all.
Machine knows everything. So let's say hi to our players. I had to reboot everything because I thought we'd broken this, and it turned out Facebook had a seizure. I don't think Facebook has Facebook ever done that before.
Oh, it has, yeah.
Oh, it has.
It has.
Because Google has never gone offline since its inception 10 years ago. It's never gone down. Never has. And it's got servers all over the world. Never has. There you are. So let's say how it all works. Irene's back with us. Irene, good to have you. Caroline Javed actually asked for a little John and never sent her address in.
Mein Gott.
Yeah, I'm good now, Caroline. I'm really good. But I'm not clairvoyant.
Even Mystic Mark doesn't see
Mystic Mark doesn't know anything. Don't even ask him. No. Send us in on Messenger, Caroline. We send you out a little John. We've got a few left before the new batch of Little Johns will arrive.
What's he?
That's him.
Betty John.
Yeah, one of the last. Tracy Rafferty is there as well for the first time. Hello, Tracy. Nice to have you. Edward's back with us as well. Edward Leonard is in Roscommon tonight. Good to see you, Edward. Thanks for popping in. Tina Brennan's back with us as well. Good to see you, Tina. And David Dillon, who played last week, is back with us tonight. The Dillon clan. Listening in and tuned in. Shauna Dorr is there as well. Hiya, Shauna. Nice to have you. Elaine bought pretty much half the tickets in the game. Elaine Mahoney. So the Mahoney clan are all playing tonight.
They're on a mission.
On a mission. And Elaine will be glad to hear that we are actually going to be bringing back the Thursday night quiz. It is coming back when the evenings close in and people get tired of nothing to do. We're going to bring back the quiz, and it's even, it's fantastic. You know what it's like, Elaine, and maybe everybody else will join us as well. Sinead Hines is there, and Neddy and all the gang in Roscommon. Good to have you guys. And Martin Gorman, that's Mart, and Ali, and also Amber. You would have seen Amber in the gallery. That's the Dougie with the laptop. Good to have you, Martin, Ali. Nice to see you guys. Caroline Kelly is there as well. A bit of confusion last week because we've got Caroline Kelly and we've got Catherine Kelly, and Mark thought Caroline Kelly and Catherine Kelly were sisters, but Caroline has a sister called Catherine, but her name is Catherine Darcy. Does that explain everything, Mark?
Not in the least.
No.
But hey,
I try. Claire is there as well. Hiya, Claire. And Paul Walsh is in Youghal tonight, tuned in. Evelyn is over in California, hence the t-shirts. Thank you, Evelyn.
Where they say y'all for a whole different reason.
Y'all.
Have a nice day, y'all.
No, that's Nashville.
Well,
California is slightly different.
It is, isn't it?
It is. I don't know how they speak in California. Phil Slattery is there as well, as we expected, with Denise. He's lying on the carpet with his tickets printed in colour because they're posh over there, and they're now big fans of the Green Kitchen. And Ross Fennell is there as well. Also Bernadette in Monaghan. Good to have you, Bernie. Lisa is there as well, and Michelle, and also Helen, of course. Helen and Mia are playing as well tonight. I hope you guys are keeping well over in Baldoyle. And Mairead is in with us as well. Mairead bought her tickets this day last week, would you believe? She didn't want to miss out. So thank you, Mairead. She was one of the first in for this week. There we go. I'm going back to my screen. This computer is so slow, Mark. Oh, it is so slow.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It is so slow, and
I have to
it's,
do some surgery during the week.
we'll have to do something with it. We really will. So it's 8:10. Not our fault. Not our fault that we're late. Whose fault is it, Mark?
I think it's Facebook. But hey, what do I know?
Facebook. We're blaming them anyway because we had to reboot everything and start again. But actually, the wonderful thing is we didn't panic. Now this has gone all off again on me, Mark. Oh, this has gone so slow. This doesn't like being rebooted.
It does not. No. Anyhow, shall we get on with playing?
I suppose we could.
Let's do that.
You're watching the live stream and you're watching the game.
Indeed, I am.
Okay. So if you're all ready, we'll get cracking on game number 1. Thanks a million for playing tonight. If you're playing for the first time, explaining to you how it works. This computer is just going to drive me bonkers. It really is, because it is just so slow now because so many things are running on it. You got your ticket here, folded in 3. It is always the easiest way to do it. Like that, fold it in 3 and play on game number 1. Is what you want. Game number 1. Mark, you've still had the live stream working away over there.
Certainly do.
You do. Good man. You keep an eye on it because my computer's gone AWOL over here. So there we are. Game number 1 is where we're playing. We have got €15 for the line, any 5 numbers reading left to right, and a full house is a full panel of 15 numbers. There's 90 numbers in the game. You've got 6 chances to win the full house, and the line takes approximately 20 numbers to get to a line. The full house could take anything up to 60. So
unless you're Evelyn, she does
unless
it
you're
in
Evelyn,
10.
yeah, Evelyn does it in much quicker, but everybody else takes a bit longer. Everybody else takes a little bit longer. So I'm still just trying to get this to just please work so I can monitor the comments.
I'll monitor, don't worry.
You'll monitor there. Okie dokie, a little bit of ET and then we will come back to you because we're playing for Walk tonight as we did last week, and thank you to Walk for sorting us out with the studio above in the resource centre, which is on Walkinstown Green. Fantastic building, and a little bit of history about it, and then we'll come back and we'll get started with game number 1. I have to load in the numbers and I'll do that right this moment. Do come back to me.
What began as a derelict building on Walkinstown Green in the late 1990s has become a centrepiece for the local community. The Green Kitchen is a social enterprise that partners with Walk. It consists of a cafe, a garden centre and a training room. The cafe has a relaxed community atmosphere, and the cafe support and train a number of people who have disabilities. Many of these people go on to secure paid employment and have gained new confidence in themselves and their abilities. Open 7 days from early morning to 4 p.m. It prides itself on its tasty, nutritious home-cooked foods and serves Bell Lane coffee.
There we are. See, new bit of ET. Spielberg, eat your heart out. Let's show you what I did to the board tonight. I changed the colour of it because I didn't like the yellow, so I put in, well, it's supposed to be purple, but it's kind of pinky. Anyway, it's there's our board. So at the very bottom, as I was explaining to our new players, we have a little line which runs across the bottom of the screen. That will show me a match. It's not like Tinder. It actually shows me a number. The match is there. The number being called is at the very top of the page. It'll appear in this little circle up here. About the numbers called, you don't have to worry about that. That's down on the right hand side. It's really for my benefit. And in the middle of the page is your panel of numbers. So if you miss a number, they're all illuminated in blue. Easy enough to pick up. And you're on game number 1, which is about to start. Oh, I still can't see this thing, which is most annoying because I love watching the comments. So, keep your comments coming in and Mark will be monitoring it. He'll let me know what you're saying. Here's call number 1 in game number 1. Best of luck to you. We're playing for €15 for the line. First number away, 3 and 8. It's 38. And as you can see, 38 illuminates and there's 38 at the top. That's our first call of the night tonight. And just mark off your numbers as soon as we have a little panel of 5 across, giving us a line. We will stop the game and check. Here's the next number coming out after 38. This time it's 5 and 7. Heinz Varieties 57. The reason I say Mark has to monitor is because if Facebook breaks again, I won't know. 5 and 7, 57. That happened to me one time when I was on the radio. Here's the next one. It's 7 and 0 this time. Blind 70. 7 and 0. Blind 70. Many, many years ago. Transmitter went down. I was still doing my radio show to myself. Next call coming out after 70. And this time it's Naughty 40. 4 and 0. Naughty 40. Naughty Forte. So you can let us know what you thought of Facebook breaking for the first time in a long time. Here's the next call. And it would break on a Tuesday. What are the odds? 2 and 1. Key of the door. 21. I always feel bad for people trying to plan parties at the moment when you can't really have a party, can you, as such? Key of the door. 2 and 1. 21. Next call coming up after 21. It's the halfway house. 4 and 5. 45. Michelle says, I never printed my books.
I'm actually replying to her now.
Mark is replying to you. Here's the next call after 45. And this time it's 8 and 7. 87. It's a DJ with a crutch. Had a little game this week. I put up little memes to see if you were watching. Denise says, hi Tracy Rafferty. Are you two mates? You two buddies? Here's the next call after 87. It's always good when you can play with friends, isn't it? They don't have to be in the same room. It's 8 and 3. 83. DJ playing with a Wii. I like the colour. Do you like the colour, Mark? Do you like the colour a bit better than...
I do.
It's nicer, isn't it? It's more aesthetically pleasing. Here's the next call after 83. And this time it's 6 and 8. Saving grace. 68. It's actually Vincent Brown told me how to do that.
On one number.
Come on, Lisa. Who do you think you are? Evelyn? You can't be doing that. 6 and 8, 68. If it pops up on the bottom line, we'll know it's you. It isn't just yet. 3 and 2, buckle me shoe. 32. 3 and 2, 32. Buckle that shoe.
Lisa loves the colour.
Lisa loves the colour. I think it's lovely. I think it's nice now. Next call coming away. Still playing. It's 5 and 4. 54. Can I say car 54? 5 and 4. 54. Beep beep. I've actually got a meme for that. I'm making a meme for that with Paddy Kinsler. Here's the next call after 54. If you're still waiting on a last number for a line, it could be this one. No single numbers in play. No teens in play yet. It's 8 and 4. It's a DJ on a deck chair. 84. Who's going to get it first? 8 and 4, 84. Best of luck, Ski. Here's the next call, Ski. 2 and 5, duck and dive, 25. 2 and 5, 25. 2 and 5, 25. Where's my badges, Mark? Says Antoinette.
They're in the post.
Did you not get badges, Antoinette? No. Antoinette, I'll sort that for you. Don't you worry. Leave it to me. John will sort that out for you. 2 and 5, 25. Here's your next call after 25. It's Sweet 16, 1 and 6. Sweet 16. Still no check though. Still no check. It will go soon, I think. As soon as we get a single number in play, I think that'll be it. Let me see. It's all the 8s. It's us two. Two handsome DJs. 88. Both of us wearing nice t-shirts thanks to our Auntie Evelyn tonight. All the 8s, 88. We're still in play. Who's going to get this line? Who's going to get the first €15 of the night? Here's your next call. Oh, it didn't go. I thought it would. I thought that was it. 6 and 4. The Beatles number 64. 6 and 4. It's 64. Tracy's a great buddy. She was with me today at the Green Kitchen.
I thought you couldn't see the comments.
I can now. But it's just that they've been frozen for a while.
All right.
But they're back now. Wow. Coffee's nice, isn't it? Coffee's lovely.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Anthony, you're welcome. Don't mind him. Here's the next call up to 64. Sorry to everybody shouting at the screen going, hurry up, you fecker. And we have a winner. It's 7 and 3, 73. And the number I'm looking for, Mark, is 823. 823 for the line. Number 73. Who has it? Into the comments before he tells us. Because he's going to tell us now. Hang on a second as we travel across to Bingo Central.
823 is Catherine Kelly. Well
Catherine Kelly. Now, Caroline Kelly and Catherine Kelly are not sisters. Just in case there's any confusion about this, because there was last week. Caroline does have a sister called Catherine, but her surname is Catherine Darcy, just to differentiate. And Catherine Darcy is also called Lulabelle, and she wanted to buy a ticket but didn't know how to buy a ticket because she has never bought a ticket online, so she didn't buy a ticket. So it was Catherine Kelly that was in the game. I hope that explains it.
Is this going to be a long story? No, it's finished. Ha!
Catherine, well done to you. Catherine, you get yourself €15. And I'm just writing that down here so I do not forget, because I do tend to forget things. Thank you, Marcus. Let's go back to game screen. It would take away the line and I will click right here in the middle, and as you see, that line disappears, and we're now playing for the house, and the house is worth €40 for one of you. Best of luck to you. Thank you, John. Caroline Kellyman, and I'm Caroline Kellyman. Well, not to me, Caroline. You'll always be Caroline Kelly to me. Here is our next call. We play on. Are you ready? 703.73 is where the line went. That's where Catherine got the line, and you're playing on for the full house. It's a cup of tea. First of the single numbers. It's number 3, and I bet somebody was waiting on that for the line and is going, Next call coming out after 3, and it is 1 and 4. It's Valentine's Day, 14. Now, Valentine's Day, for the first time ever, will be actually very good because it means it's all 2s, you know, when you go to the restaurants. So, plenty of social distancing. Here's the next number after 14. And it's Sunset Strip, all the 7s, 77. Evelyn, where's Sunset Strip? Is that in California? You have to let us know. I think it is, isn't it? Sunset Strip? Or is it in Florida? I can never remember. 77. Followed by 1 and 8. It's coming of age, 18. A lot of 18-year-olds got their Leaving Cert results this week, didn't they, Mark?
They certainly did.
They certainly did. And if I'd done it, actually, do you know what? They all got really high marks, and they were all going, whoa, we can't all be happy. Some of us have to be miserable. It's 2 and 3. Thee and me, 23. Is your next call. 2 and 3, 23. If you were the one doing your Leaving Cert, well, you know what? Best of luck getting what you need in college and what you want to do in college, and it really is the start of something great for you guys, so enjoy it. 2 and 3, thee and me, 23. It doesn't seem like that long ago since I was in college, but it's actually near enough 40 years. Here's the next number. It's number 5, Man Alive. Number 5. Man Alive, number 5. Next call, and this time it's lucky for some. Myself and Antoinette, the twins as we like to call ourselves. It's 13. Both of us born on the 13th. That was lucky for my mum. I always say that to her, you know. That was lucky for you, wasn't it? Lucky for you. Next call coming out after 13. It's Tickety Boo, 6 and 2, 62. Elaine says roll on Thursday. It's not this Thursday, Elaine, but we will be bringing it back. Probably the first week in October, actually, I'm planning on. And maybe towards the end of September. I'm still in discussions with Darren. Here's the next number after 62. Tickety boo. How about 2 and 7? It's a duck with a crutch, 27. 2 and 7, 27. So how are we getting on? Are we doing okay? New players, are you keeping up? If you miss a number, they're all illuminated in the middle in blue, so don't worry, you'll be fine. Next call coming out after 27, and this time it is 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 5, 75. Here's the next call after 75. And we have 6 and 5, the old age pension, 65. Not anymore, of course. It used to be. It used to be back in the old days, back in the old money. 6 and 5, you could retire, go to live in Florida. 6 and 5, 65. Next call. 4 and 6, up to tricks, 46. 4 and 6, up to tricks, 46. 4 and 6, 46. Still there. Here's the next call, and this time it's 2 and 6. It's Pick and Mix, 26. As we figured out last week, the most expensive way to buy Pick and Mix is in the cinema, and they are open again. Here's the next call after 26. Mind you, they're only showing the same film, I think. How about 2 and 9, the Lewis line, 29. Now for Paul in Youghal, who doesn't know what the Lewis looks like, it's like a tram. It goes on a track, and if you crash into it, you're at fault. Imagine that. 2 and 9, 29. Next call coming out after 29. It's 3 and 5. It's Duck and Dive 35. Paul won last week, by the way. Paul was one of our winners. Loads of winners last week. And John Flynn, he won as well for the first time. He's not with us tonight though. 3 and 5, 35. Here's the next call after 35. And it's 1 and 0. It's Christie's Den number 10. Christie's Den number 10. I was talking to a few of the lads actually down in Walk when I was down there at the weekend. And the men's shed. What a place. Wow, they have every kind of equipment down there for cutting pieces of wood. Everything you can imagine. It's like a big toy shop for grown-ups. Here's the next number after 10. It'd be like working in Woodies, but they actually let you use the power tools. How about 5 and 6, 56? Up to tricks. 5 and 6, 56. 5 and 6, 56. Keep going till we get close to where we're going to get a full house. 8 and 0. It's blind 80. 8 and 0. Blind 80. Number 80. Let's see where we're going next. It's a rugby team. 1 and 5, 15. A rugby team 15. It's going to take a few more before we even get close to that full house. Here's the next call after 15. And this time it's 4 and 2. It's that famous street down in Manhattan, 42. A lot of the teens already illuminated, I see. And there's another one of the 40s. Let's fill in the board. Here's the next call. How about 1 and 9? It's goodbye teens, or as Rona would say, na 19. For anybody younger than me, you probably wouldn't get that. Here's the next number after 19. And it's 8 and 1. It's a DJ on a pogo stick. 81. 8 and 1, 81. Here's the next call after 81. And it's Knock at My Door number 4. Knock at the door number 4. Look at that. Knock at my door number 4. Here's your next call. Where are we off to this time? Let me see. 7 and 8. 78. Famous bus goes down by Ballyfair. But here's the next number after 78. And this time it's top of the house, the chimney, number 90. And Santa comes down the chimney. Get Mark, you won't believe how many weeks it is to Christmas. 14. It's getting close, isn't it? Oh, get the tree up soon. We'll get the tree up. And you know what? I was in Dunnes Stores. Did I mention I was in Dunnes Stores? And they've got wall-to-wall tins of celebrations now. Yeah. 90. Oh, won't be long now. Colin will be in his element. 8 and 6. Between the 6. 86. 8 and 6. 86. Colin used to go down. He used to be in town, just off outside Arnott's. Actually, it wasn't on Moore Street. It was down outside, and he had a big stall. He'd sell tinsel and Christmas decorations. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? You learn something every night. Here's the next number after 86, and it's Droopy Drawers. All the 4s, 44. I'll wait until that tells me we've got a full house, so I can put our next winner on our list. All the 4s, 44. Here's your next call after 44. And it is 55. Snakes Alive, 55. Do you know what they're finding a lot more of in England now? In England, snakes, adders. Do we have snakes over here? And don't say St. Patrick got rid of them. Do we? Do we, Mark? Have snakes?
I think we got some grass snakes, but that's about it.
Yeah, they got some big snakes in England now. Yeah. I saw them on Facebook before Facebook went down. Here's the next number after 55. And we have 4 and 7, 47. I'm looking at that board. I don't think it's going to take too many calls to get a full house. Some of you down to maybe 2 numbers now at this stage. 4 and 7, 47. Keep going. Here's the next call. And it is Getting Plenty, 2 and 0, number 20. 2 and 0, Getting Plenty, number 20. I can see that board filling in, and I can see that house is going to go soon. Here's the next call. It's 7 and 4, The Candy Store, 74. Dickie Rock, 74. A lot of the 70s in play. Here's the next call after 74. And this time it's 3 and 1. Time for fun. 31. could go on any time. Here's the next call after 31. Keep watching the numbers. Here we go. It is a little duck. It's number 2, Marcus.
Quack.
Quack, quack. He always does quack. He always just does the one quack, and he won't give you another quack. He just won't do it. Doesn't like it. Here's the next call after 2. It's 5 and 8, 58. Make him wait, 58. A lot of the 50s now appearing, especially the ones in the middle. Look at that, they're clustered together. Here's the next call at 58. And it's 4 and 9, 49, the washing line. There was actually good drying out today. You didn't think I was as domesticated as I am, but I am. 4 and 9, 49.
Lisa's down to 3 numbers.
Lisa's down to how many numbers, Mark?
3.
3 numbers, ooh. Let's see if this is one of them. 7 and 9, 79. 7 and 9, 79. We must be getting close. Must be getting close. One of you, I'm sure, is down to your last number at this stage. 2 little ducks. All the 2s.
Quackity quack quack
Quack, 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 quack. All the 2s. 22. 22. Look at that. The 20s are nearly gone.
And speaking of 2s, Lisa is down to 2 numbers.
You see, I told you. Told you. It doesn't take long. Here's the next call after 22. It's 5 and 1, a tweak of the thumb, 51. That's if you're working in the men's shed and you hit yourself with a hammer. It's a tweak of the thumb, they call it. 5 and 1, 51. And you go, damn. 5 and 1, 51. Here's your next call after 51. I thought it was going 6 and 1. 61, the baker's bun. 6 and 1, 61. Will it take many more, do you think? Do you think it'll take many more? I don't think it's gonna. One of you is going to win the full house very shortly. Here's the next call. Not on this one. 8 and 5. It's the Bee Gees number. Staying alive. Staying alive. 85. Didn't go this time. I thought it would. 3 and 6, 36. 3 dozen. 3 dozen tins of celebrations. And they're only small. And they stack them up. They go all the way to the ceiling.
Antoinette is waiting for 2 numbers.
Well, Antoinette, I am glad to hear that. She's also waiting for 2 badges because of you.
3 badges.
3 badges because of you.
Yeah. I don't feel bad.
No, I know you don't.
No.
3 and 6, 36. Will it go this time? It hasn't. I'm really surprised. It's 6 and 0. It's blind 60. Now, if I was mean, I'd say Roger Mahan, but I'm not going to because I'm not mean. I'm not like that. I'm a nice person. I'm like Caroline. Blind 60. I didn't think it would take this long to get there. Here's the next call after 60. It's Caroline Kelly's Eye on its own. It's number 1. It's also Catherine Kelly's Eye on its own, number 1. Kelly's Eye. I'm surprised it's taking as long as it is. It shouldn't take this long. Here's the next call. Best of luck. We have a winner. 7 and 6. Trombones is the number. And the panel is 746, Mark. 7, 7, 4, 6. Will you have a look and tell me who has won the house? Over to Bingo Central we go.
Okay. Evelyn Leon. Congratulations.
And Evelyn, thank you for the t-shirts.
Thank you.
I want to be in America.
746. Evelyn Leon. Well
we
done.
got Lions tea in America. That's only because we sent the tea and the cream crackers. Look what we got. That's so cool. Yeah, actually, there's loads of tweets going up saying that Facebook was down all over Ireland, and I think it was just Ireland. So, is there anybody else in the world? I don't think you were off. It was just us. Well, there we are, because we're special, aren't we, Mark?
We certainly are.
So, and that actual stream looks really weird on this side here. So, Evelyn Leon, Evlyn, Leon. Now, Evelyn, it is 40 euros, which will be transferred to dollars, which is about 46, 7, something like that. So now Evelyn says, yay! Paul Walsh says, well done. Thank you, Paul. That's very good of you. And as is Denise, because she's waiting to win. And who else is there? Colin says, well done,
Colin
Evelyn.
was hiding in the long grass there. Kept himself nice and quiet. There you go. Colin,
Do you know
well
why?
done.
Do you know why he said that?
Why did he say that?
He wants a t-shirt.
He wants a t-shirt.
He does. Well done to you, Evelyn. Fantastic.
You got to be special to get the t-shirts.
Yeah, again, only the special, only the good boys get the t-shirts.
Special ones. And we leave that there.
Be in America. So back to the board we go, and we have to check the full house, don't we? We were supposed to do it last week, and I just didn't do it last week, but I should really. I'll go back to the board. Here's the board. Let's see. Can you call out the panel number there, please, Mark?
746.
I'm actually moving everything here. 7. Will it work?
46.
Yes, it does. I love when that happens. I love when a plan comes together. That was the A-team used to say that. There it is. Full panel. Full panel. Well done, Evelyn. Nobody actually asked me to do that last week. I just do it for you. So I am going to reset the game for game number 2, and you guys come back to me. It will take me a little bit longer than a minute, though, Mark.
I think so.
So let me go to Bingo Central over here. Any more comments coming in? By the way, I'm just fudging for time.
Actually, engagement challenge. Where was down on Facebook? Was it just Ireland, Evelyn? Was it down for you as well? Was it just Dublin? Was it all over Ireland? Where was it? Let us know.
Well, I think, Paul, were you off in Youghal? And what about Edward and Neddy and Sinead? Was Scarman out as well? Was there a full outage?
Let us know.
Twitter went into meltdown. They were going, it seems to be everywhere in Ireland, but we thought it was just us. We thought we'd broken
Colin's
something.
looking for a t-shirt with tinsel.
Yeah. He used to have a barrow with a little roof on it, and he'd be outside Arnott's on is it Henry Street? Henry Street, yeah. At Christmas time, and he had tinsel and little wind-up toys, and they'd be there going little things with little symbols, and you'd wind them up and they'd go. He used to do them. That was what Colin used to do when he was younger.
My memory is wrapping paper 5 for 50. The wrapping paper. I doubt it's 5 for 50 for wrapping paper now. Would you?
Probably isn't. No, and it was the last of the wrapping paper. It was the last of the wrapping paper because they only had a fan full of it around the corner.
That'll be a pram full of it.
A pram full.
Yeah.
Happy days. Happy days. Mark, you have the game there for
I sure do.
Numbers for game 2.
I am ready.
Excellent. Guys, come back to us, will you please? As I say, the VTs are very, very short. This is Charity Radio. As you know, it's upstairs in the building in Walkerstown Green, and that is why we're playing for Walk.
Damn fine bunch of people.
Very fine bunch of people, and very good to him. Very, very good and very nice to him, which is good, because I always say help the aged and look after old people, because you'll be old yourself one day.
You will.
You'll be like him. Come back to us in about 30 seconds. We'll get those numbers in.
Colin Gannon.
Sell the baggers. Don't go away. Back in about 30 seconds.
Live 24/7 from Dublin, Ireland. This is charityradio.ie.
Charity Radio was set up in 2012. We set it up as an online radio station. It's completely volunteer run, non-commercial. So what we do is we support charities, the largest and smallest charities in Ireland, completely free. No money changes hands. We don't look for any money. And our strategy is to build into an FM radio station, which hopefully will happen over the next few months.
Zippity-doo-dah. So we are back, and there he is in Bingo Central, the boy himself. He's looking.
How young I looked in that video.
You look how you looked. You actually did look very nice in that video.
I know, a ton of makeup.
It was makeup, but the makeup lady that day, I tell you something, she was good. She used to do special effects makeup on people. Worked for Fair City, actually. Very nice lady, and made him look gosh, he looked.
You can only improve perfection so much. I'll leave it at that.
It was good. So Charity Radio, you can find them on TuneIn, or you can go to charityradio.ie, and they have lots of great music and great programs, and they do lots of interesting bits about charities as well. There's a full list on the website. There we are, game number 2. It's the middle ticket you're playing on. Best of luck, children, boys and girls. I hope you do well in game number 2.
Have we said, by the way, who we're playing for next week? I'm very excited about next week as well.
Laura Lynn next week.
Looking forward to that.
I'll tell you about them, actually.
Super
charity. I'll tell you about them before game 3. But I was talking to Liz, so they're very, very excited about teaming up with us for next week, and we'll have some little bits of VT. Actually, Laura Lynn it's a tragic story, but it's overwhelmingly
So uplifting, though.
amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. But we'll tell you about it next week. Edward says yes, Roscommon was out. Facebook was down, so it was all over Ireland, Edward, by the look of things.
I think Roscommon, though, was still on dial-up, to be fair, so it probably took them a while to realise.
I'd say don't mind him. He's just been really funny tonight. Lisa, all good. I went to secondary school with her. Who? Replying to Colin. Oh, right. Sorry. You guys just continue your little conversation in there. This is the best thing about this, Mark. It's the fact that everybody has kind of got to know each other now at this stage.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're all kind of, even though you've never met, most of you have never met, you're kind of chatting away to one another like your old friends, like old buddies. Game screen, here we are, game 2, there it is, nice and fresh and ready for you. We're in the middle ticket. Best of luck to all of you. I know Helen and me are over there all excited, and I think oh gosh, it's getting late now. Sorry about this, not our fault tonight for once. It was Facebook caused us all sorts of mischief. First call for game number 2. If you're ready, here we go. €15 for the line, same as last time, just a bit quicker. Here's the first number. It's 44. Droopy drawers, 44, all the fours. All the fours, getting us off and running. Game number 2. Here's the next call. It's 7 and 9. It's that famous bus that goes by Houston Station. Oh my goodness, all the country people. Do you know what I was going to say? You do know what I was going to say, don't you? All the country people get off with their bags at Houston Station off the 79. If you were ever on the 79, it was funny. Here's the next number. After 79. It's 6 and 5, 65. As we found out, no longer the old age pension.
Well, it is the bus to Blessington.
The bus to Blessington, 79.
No.
Oh, the 65.
The 65.
There we go. See, you learn stuff. Blessington's in County Wicklow, but they don't really think they're Wicklow, do they?
No, they have pretensions. Notions.
They think they're Dublin, or maybe Kildare. 8 and 3, 83. It's a DJ with a Nintendo Wii. Here's the next number. This time it's 6 and 9, 69. That's the bus to Rathcoole. Gets a real cheer when it comes down to keys. Everybody gets really excited when they see that. I don't know, it's the same as every other bus. Same colour scheme and all, but there you go. 6 and 9, 69. Here's the next call after 69. And it is 3 and 5, 35. 3 and 5, 35. Jump and jive. My stream has frozen again, Mark.
Oh, we're still good.
You're still good. How about the famous street in Manhattan, 4 and 2, 42? 4 and 2, 42. Edward says they're getting broadband in Roscommon by 2030.
Well, that's what they're telling them.
Actually, you know what? I'd say it'll be broadband everywhere before that. Here's the next
Starlink.
Call. Yeah, Starlink.
Elon Musk.
Here's the next call after 42. And it's Tickle Me, 6 and 3, 63. That's right, yeah, SpaceX, Starlink. All the satellites have been going up for the last few months. Every couple of days there's a launch at Cape Canaveral, and broadband worldwide. Here's the next call after 63. That's something else, isn't it? That is science fiction. That's becoming science fact. 1 and 8, 18. Coming of age. Science fact. It's worrying, though, to be honest with you. 1 and 8, 18. The only thing is, according to Starlink and SpaceX, it's not going to really be in cities. 7 and 5, Strive and Strive, 75. 7 and 5, 75. Cities will still have their own kind of like UPC or whatever it is that they have. It's going to be in rural kind of areas where they have outlying areas, mostly in big countries like America, obviously, who don't have any Wi-Fi connection. Here's the next call after 75. This time it's 8 and 9. It's nearly there. Didn't see it last game. 89. I'm keeping an eye on this here, bottom line, because Evelyn usually gets the line around now. If she gets it at all, it goes around now. Here's the next call after 89. Who's going to win it? It's 2 and 6. Pick and mix. 26. Just don't buy them in the cinema. Very expensive. Oh, fiercely expensive. Don't bring the kids and let them near them, because honestly it costs you a fortune. More than the ticket price. Here's the next call after 26. It's 7 and 4. The candy store, 74. 7 and 4, 74. Still waiting, and I thought it would have gone, but I think we need a single number before it does. Next call coming out. It's 54. Clean the floor. 54. 5 and 4. 54. 5 and 4. 54. So all the numbers. Now this is where Antoinette says shake those balls, right? And they're not like it's a machine. But that's why she says it. Here's the next call. Watch the comments. Here's the next call after 54. And it's a little duck, Marcus. It's a little duck.
Quack.
Ah, it's an excited little duck. It's number 2. It's a little duck on his own, number 2. Quack, quack. Thank you. Next call. How about 1 and 5? A rugby team. €15 to the person who gets a line first. And it should go fairly soon. I'm watching that line like a hawk. Here's the next number coming up after 15. And it's key of the door. 2 and 1. 21. Key of the door. 21. I'm just looking at the way those numbers are coming out, and there really is no pattern to it at all at the minute. Here's the next call after 21. But we have a winner on 4 and 7. 47. And it is panel number 3154. 3154, Mark. 3154 has the line. Is it you? Is it you? We'll find out. Over to Bingo Central.
3154 is
Elaine Mahoney. Now I bet you. Well, actually, Elaine didn't win in game 1, did she? No. Elaine Mahoney. Here's Elaine here. Elaine, who's playing the ticket because you bought so many. I presume it's not yourself. Elaine Mahoney. And roll on the quiz. Yeah, and we're going to have to have Mark involved in it, and we'll have Arlene involved in it, and we're going to have fun. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
What's this now?
The quiz.
Oh, the quiz. Yes.
The quiz. I'm just moving that a little bit. No, back this way. No, that way. Oh, it doesn't matter. Leave it alone. Well done, Elaine. You get it's only €15, Elaine. It's only €15. Anyway, back to game screen. Let's get rid of line. And I will click this little thing in the middle. It jumps around a slight bit on me when I do that, but the line disappears at the bottom. As you can see, it resets, and we are now playing for the house, and the house is worth €40 once again.
Sure is.
Yes. Paul says, well done. Lisa was waiting on 2. I'm waiting. Hurry up. I knew it, said Antoinette. There we are, you see. You can keep your comments coming in. If you haven't got a Little John, by the way, I still have a couple left, and the first 2 of you looking for them. Yourself, Caroline Javed, if you send me in your address, please. Your address, you can have one of them. Antoinette needs badges, and we've another Little John, and I can send him out to somebody if you send me in your address and post code. That's all I need. Here we go with the next call as we play on for the full house. It's 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 7, 37. Followed by 4 and 9, the Lewis line, 49. 4 and 9, 49. So 37, followed by 49, followed by 1 and 9, goodbye teens, 19. No. 19. 19. How many calls will it take this time to get the house? We will soon find out. Knock at the door on its own, it's number 4. Knock at my door on its own, number 4. Ready for your next call? This time it's 8 and 1. It's a DJ on a pogo stick. 81. I better not do that. I'll break this chair, and it's squeaking enough as it is. Here's the next call after 81. And it's a crutch and a duck. Didn't see it last time out. 72. 7 and 2. 72. 7 and 2, 72. A lot of the 70s now in play. Here's the next call after 72. And this time it's 7 and 8. 78. Heaven can wait. 78. There it is. Look at that. 7 and 8, 78. Next call coming up. And this time it's 4 and 3. Down on them knees. 43. Again, didn't see it last game, but there it is now in game number 2. 4 and 3, 43. Next call out of the box as we press the button, and it's 3 and 1. It's bang on the drum. 31. Yes, Mark.
Lisa, are you looking for another ticket? As it says, is that what it is? The message is, can I get another one, please? There's killings over the other one. So just let me know if do you want me to send a ticket to you? I can do it if you want.
Maybe just
let
do
me
it.
know.
Do it anyway, Mark.
Yeah,
Because
we might just do it.
we can put it into game 3. 3 and 131. Here's the next call after 31. And this one is Tickety Boo. It's 6 and 2, 62. 6 and 2, Tickety Boo, 62. Few of the 60s in play, and not very many of the single numbers as yet. We haven't seen Jimmy yet, have we? Here's the next call after Tickety Boo 62, and this time out it's the halfway house, 4 and 5, 45. A lot of the 40s, look at that. The 40s are going to fill in fairly quick, I would think. 4 and 5, 45. Here's your next number, and this time it's 2 and 3. It's Thee and Me, 23. It was my brother's girlfriend Naomi's ticket, says Elaine. She plays every week, but forgets to pay for her tickets. She's paying now. Well, it doesn't really matter because the money goes to you, Elaine, because you bought the tickets and you're the only contact we have. So it's up to you if she gets the money. Isn't that right, Marcus?
Sure is.
It sure is. 2 and 3, Thee and Me, 23. Here's the next call. How about 2 handsome DJs? I thank you. It's 88. All the 8s, 88. Here comes our next call. And this time it's 7 and 0, blind 70. 7 and 0, blind 70. Next call, and this time it's clickety click. It's Route 66. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. I look so well in mine. Route 66, all the 6s. 66. Next call coming out after 66. It's 7 and 3, the Queen Bee, 73. Good few 70s in play, not much else though. We'll keep filling in this board. Here's the next call after 73. And this time it's 6 and 1, the Baker's Bun, 61. 61, 61. Look at that, all the 60s lining up like little ducks in a row. 6 and 1, 61. So next week, Laura Lynn. And I'll have news about Laura Lynn for you. I'll tell you all about them. 2 little ducks, Marky Mark.
Quackity quack quack quack.
Quackity quack quack quack. It's 2 little ducks, quack quack. Mia loves that, and Ava likes it as well. I think Ava likes it. I think Aidan. They all like doing quack quack when 2 little ducks come out. We do as well, by the way. Here's the next call. And this time it's Christie's Den. It's 1 and 0, number 10. Number 10. Christie's Den, number 10. Let's have a look at our next call. Where's it going to take us this time? And it's 1 and 2, an even dozen, number 12. An even dozen, 1 and 2, number 12. Gosh, 38 calls. And that is a fairly full board already. Here's the next call. It's 5 and 1, a tweak of the thumb, 51. A tweak of the thumb, 5 and 1, 51. Keep marking them off. And let's see how you get on as you get closer to a full house in game 2. It's 8 and 4, a DJ on a deck chair, 84. 8 and 4, 84. A few more, and then we will be at the halfway point on the numbers.
Dougie says Mia goes mad doing the quack quacks. That's great.
I do love that.
That is great.
Me is great. Get me and the little John again for the gallery, and you two together. Actually, that'll be great, Helen. Here's the next one after 84. And it's 6 and 8, Saving Grace, 68. I think I saw it. Now, I don't know if it's real or not, but Manchester United have a new strip. It's the 3rd strip that they have. And it's like a zebra. It's like a zebra. It looks really strange. Now, I don't know if that's real or not, but you can tell me, because, you know, I know me as a fan of Manchester United. Here's the next call after 68, Saving Grace. And it's top of the house, number 90, Santa Comes Down the Chimney. 9-0, number 90. Did I mention him any weeks? Till Colin will be out selling tinsel. Here's the next call. And it's Jimmy's Tricks, number 6. Jimmy's Tricks, number 6. I told you it was there somewhere. Didn't see it last game, but there it is now. Jimmy's Tricks, number 6. It's 5 and 6. 56. 5 and 6. Which is up to tricks. 56. 5 and 6, 56. Will be one of these days we'll get a house in record time, and I'll completely miss the line. It's 6 and 7, 67. Come in, car 67. Here is your next call after 67. And this time it's 2 dozen, 2 and 4, 24. So they already have the celebrations. The little plastic tins. And you're right, Mark, they're really tiny now. They are so small. little one. They're like individual portions now. 2 and 4, 24. Here's your next call. It's 4 and 1. Time for fun, 41. 4 and 1, 41. Let's see where we're off to with the next call in the game. And this time it's 5 and 8. It's 58. Make 'em wait. 5 and 8, 58. With over half the numbers in play, it could go at any time. Here's the next call after 58. How about 3 and 6? 3 dozen, 36. 3 and 6, 36. Nearly all the 60s in play. A lot of the 70s. In fact, the top half of the board is top heavy. We need to get a few of the low numbers in play. Here's the next call after 36. Will I shake them, Antoinette? Will I shake him? How about Dancing Queen, 17? Dancing Queen, 1 and 7, 17. Dancing Queen, feel the beat of the tambourine. 17. I really don't miss Dancing Queen, to be honest. Or Uptown Funk. Don't miss that either. Here's the next call after 17. How about 86? 8 and 6. 86 between the sticks. 8 and 6 between the sticks. A lot of the 80s in play now. I'm looking there. A lot of the 60s. A lot of the 40s. It should go fairly soon. Here's the next call. How about 5 and 3? Herbie, 53. Caroline says, missing Jimmy on Thursdays. I miss Jimmy, full stop, Caroline. Jimmy is actually I suppose you'd say the head barman. He is the Ellie. If Jimmy wasn't there, it just wouldn't be the Ellie. But we really miss him. Miss the Thursdays. Here's the next number after 53. Herbie. And it's 2 and 7. It's a crutch. A duck and a crutch. A duck with a crutch. 2 and 7. 27. I don't know who makes up these sayings, Mia. I really don't. It wasn't me. It was somebody else. It's 2 and 7, 27. Next call is 8 and 0. Blind 80. 8 and 0. Blind 80. My goodness. Do you know you can still drive at 80, Mark?
Indeed.
Not that you should, but you can. Here's the next call after 80. It's 8 and 2. It's a DJ with a duck. Now, what I'm doing with a duck, I have no idea. 8 and 2, 82. 8 and 2, 82. Do you know what the scariest thing in the world is?
Tell me.
When you're driving down the off-ramp to come out to the M50, behind a Toyota Yaris, driven by somebody who is obviously in their 80s, that is the most heart-stopping moment in your life. Trying to merge onto the M50 at 30 miles an hour. 8 and 2, 82. Here's the next call after 82. And it's Snakes Alive, all the fives, 55. Snakes Alive, 55. Gosh, looking here, I don't know. Lisa Camp says, yes, but I need to print out, do I? Well, you don't really need to print them out. You can view them, and you can actually mark them off on a sheet of paper beside them. Just write them down, as they're called.
Actually, that message was for Lisa Fagan. So
was for Lisa
Fagan.
Fagan.
Out an extra ticket to her. So that message wasn't for you, Lisa. Sorry for the confusion.
See, 2 Lisas.
And just when Joe Mason's watching, just when the boss is watching.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, hello, Joe.
It's good to have Joe listening in tonight.
Hope you're enjoying the game.
Here's the next call after 55. And this time it's 5 and 9, 59, the Lewis line. 59. We're getting close. We're getting very close. Not many numbers left. I think a couple of single numbers and you're there. A lot of you down to your last call. Here's the next one. Best of luck after 59. And it's all the 7. Sunset Strip. Evelyn, tell me where Sunset Strip is, will you please? I asked Mark and he hasn't Googled it yet. All the 7s. Sunset Strip. 77. Here's your next call. Best of luck. And it's the Beatles number. When I'm 64. 6 and 4. 64. Gosh, it's got to go soon. Who's going to get this? Here's the next call. How about Getting Plenty, number 20, 2 and 0, number 20. Getting Plenty, number 20. Gosh, it's going to go very soon. Somebody is going to get this. You're down to your last call. I just know it. Here's your next one. It could be you. Best of luck. And it's 6 and 0. Blind 60. We are still in play. 6 and 0, blind 60. Who's going to win this house? How about 4 and 6, up to tricks 46. I'm amazed it's gone this far because look at the top half of the board. It's practically coloured in blue. It's like I was painting it. 4 and 6, 46. Will it go on this one? It will. It's number 3, a cup of tea. You were waiting for that, weren't you? And the panel number mark is 3112. 3112. 3112. Game 2, that's the house. Well done, whoever you are. Let's find out as we go across to Bingo Central.
3112 is Martin Gorman.
Mart and Ali. Well done, Mart and Ali. And Amber. And Amber as well. Let's not forget Amber. So, Mart, well done to you. Joined us from the Irish Wheelchair Association. And is still with us, and we appreciate it. It's good to have you, Mart. Thanks for being here. And thanks to Ali as well. And to Amber. Whoops. Mart, €40 coming your way. So, 27 in Hollywood. Sunset Strip is in Hollywood.
There's something I did.
Thank you, Evelyn. Who says Alison? It's Ali. It's Ali, Mark. It's not Mart. It's Ali who's playing that ticket.
Very good.
Well done, Ali. It's yours. Well, you see, Ali's going to get the money sent back anyway. I think it doesn't really matter who wins. Ali's going to take the money. Shoes, Ali. Shoes is a good thing. You can buy shoes because that's what Arlene does. She buys shoes whenever she's depressed, mostly with me. Buys shoes. Arlene Kinsella says, "Well done, thank you, Irene." Who else is there? Congrats, says Antoinette. And Paul says, "Well done, Paul." Thanks a mil. And we will certainly have more winners in game 3 by the look of things. Colin says well done, and Caroline says well done as well to Martin. And but it was Alison. Great crack, lads. Not just watching but playing. Thank you, Joseph. It is good to have you playing with us.
A request from on high.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Mason's looking for a little John.
Hey Joe, no problem. Just get a photograph with him. We'll organise. Do you know something? I was down in the Green Kitchen at the weekend, John. I meant to bring one with me, and we were halfway down the Longwell Road, and I said I never brought little John. Arlene says, "You want us to turn around and go back?" And I said, for flip's sake, no. So we're nearly there. So we went on, and there was me thinking it was going to be a few minutes, just doing a bit of video, maybe get a cup of coffee, something nice. We went in. Would you like a menu? Yes, says Arlene. And her food is in the video, by the way. That's her breakfast. So she had her breakfast and she loved it. And then she went into the garden centre as I was doing the video. And she goes around and she buys plants and everything else. And then she spots a little wheelbarrow. And she says, "Is that for sale?" No, it wasn't, but she bought it anyway. So she got her wheelbarrow, brought it home. And she was delighted with her little wheelbarrow. Now, she always wanted one when she was a child, but she never got one. And she got a little tin of red paint and woodies. And a brush. Now I have a ton of brushes in my own men's shed at the back, but she gets her own brush and she proceeds to paint her little wheelbarrow, which I will show you a picture of next week. There we go. So anyway, Ali, getting back to you and Mart, you got €40 coming your way, and we will be transferring that tonight. If you paid by card, by the way, I have to send you an email because when you pay by card, I don't have your details, so I have to send you an email. You need to send me your account number and sort code, and I will do the transfer, or you can have a one for all, whichever you wish. And if you pay by PayPal, I just reverse it and send it back to you. Simple as. Now, we've one more game number 3. It's the last ticket, so if you have written all over your tickets and you've one that's not written on, that's the one we're playing on, and it'll probably say game 3 at the bottom. Did I explain that well?
You sure did.
Yeah, I'm good at this. I'm getting better. I was waiting on our twinny number, John. 13, says Antoinette. Antoinette, I'm sorry, it's not me, it's this thing here beside me. Let me go back to Game Stream because I want to show you Alison's full house. So I need to get the panel number. Mark, will you call out to me, please, if you wouldn't mind?
Yeah.
Can you remember?
3112.
Oh, it's in front of me here. Look.
3112.
Honestly, I am just helpless at times. 3112. There it is. Correctamundo over here. Click the little magnifying glass, and there it is. There is the full house, and thank you to Ali. That's yours. Righty ho. One more game to do. Clear the board. So I'm going back to double screen here to yourself, Marcus, because I'm going to just buy myself a couple of seconds. I made these VSTs very, very short, as Joe will testify. But I like when the videos are short because it's good. It gets the point across and it doesn't bore the socks off you. And we still have the selfie gallery, by the way. Now, when Facebook decided to go AWOL earlier tonight, I showed them earlier as soon as we came online, but most of you didn't see them, so I will show you the selfies directly after game 3, so don't go anywhere. We have them for you. Let me just X out of this, concentrate on what I'm doing and make sure I do it correctly, because I don't want to upset this little machine. Mark, you have the numbers for game 3?
Do.
You do indeed. I know you have at this stage. I just check. So I think the only one I haven't shown is the last one. I think I've shown the rest, haven't I? I've shown the garden centre, I've shown charity radio, shown the men's shed. I didn't think I've shown this one. So this is our last piece of VT, which we will show Arlene's breakfast, I think. Come back to us in less than a minute. We've got game 3 on the way for you.
What began as a derelict building on Walkinstown Green in the late 1990s has become a centrepiece for the local community. The Green Kitchen is a social enterprise that partners with Walk. It consists of a cafe, a garden centre and a training room. The cafe has a relaxed community atmosphere, and the cafe support and train a number of people who have disabilities. Many of these people go on to secure paid employment and have gained new confidence in themselves and their abilities. Open 7 days from early morning to 4 p.m. It prides itself on its tasty, nutritious home-cooked foods and serves Bell Lane coffee. The Irish Men's Sheds Association was set up in January 2011. There are currently over 450 men's sheds throughout Ireland. The Dublin 12 men's shed, located at the Green Garden, has a fully equipped workshop where the members make garden furniture and planters for the garden centre. And they have just completed outdoor desks for the new outdoor training room. They're open Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 to 2.
There we go. Didn't Arlene do a great job of them? I just showed the two there just one more time because I'm sure you missed it at the beginning because we were only back on air. Game 3, there it is. If you have your little ticket for game number 3 and you're all set, 2 more chances to win some money tonight, and then of course all the profits from our night and last week will be going to Walk, our good friends in Walk. And I will make sure I put the chat box back in its place. For some reason it's not coming up on this screen, but I'll restore it because I saw it earlier on the other screen, so I will restore it very shortly. Into game number 3, let me show you the screen once again. There it is. Take away the house, and there it is, all fresh and nice and ready to go for game 3. Are you all set? All sitting comfortably. Love the vid, says Catherine Kelly. Thank you, Catherine. Arnie did the voiceover, and did she do it very well? She did, says Caroline. Thank you, Caroline. You're very kind to say. There we go. I hope you enjoyed the little vids. Next week we're doing Laura Lynn. Actually, we forgot to mention that, really, that we're doing this. Laura Lynn, the Children's Hospice. We've been meaning to do Laura Lynn for quite a while, and we are doing Laura Lynn next week. And the week after. We're delighted to do it. Into October, we have a couple more that we want to look after as well. The Irish Heart Foundation for Mark over here. We will be definitely looking after them. And somebody else we were talking about was the RNLI. The RNLI. Look. So, yeah, they're on our list as well. There we are, our list of favourites. There we go. So you thought he was a Santa bear. He isn't. It's the RNLI bear. So that's what that was, if you were asking. Here is our game screen. We're all ready for game number 3. I know we're up behind time a little bit tonight, folks, but don't worry about that. Facebook doesn't break very often. And when it does, it just does it to annoy the two of us. That's my excuse. Here's your first call of game 3. Best of luck. It's number 12. 1 and 2, an even dozen. It's number 12. 1 and 2, an even dozen. Number 12. And next call coming out after 12. And we have 8 and 2. Look at that, right at the other end of the board. It's a DJ with a duck. 82. And what he's doing with a duck, I have no idea. Next call coming out, and this time it's all the Christmas trees. I haven't seen it in the game tonight. 33. It's all the Christmas trees. It's only a few weeks.
I was waiting for it.
And we'd be able to put up our tree, Mark. We'd get our tree up here in the studio.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, that'd be so good. And we'd be doing it in our Santa hats and our Santa t-shirts.
Yeah, you put a few numbers on the balls.
Yeah, and Colin can supply the tinsel.
We're sorted.
We're sorted. Here's the next call after all the Christmas trees, and it is Lucky 7. It was for Snow White. Lucky 7. Again, we haven't seen that in the game tonight. On its own, number 7. Do you know when you go into Boots, you get a receipt, and the woman at the till will always say to you, "There's a little voucher there for number 7." As if I use number 7. Next call. It's 6 and 8. Saving Grace 68. 6 and 8. Saving Grace 68. I bet you Ava and Aidan, Lisa's kids, are really looking forward to Christmas. And Mia's looking forward to Christmas. I'm looking forward to Christmas. I love Christmas. Christmas is cool. Here's the next call after 68. And this time it's 5 and 9. 59. The Lewis line, 59. 5 and 9, 59. Next call coming out. And there it is. It's 7 and 9, 79. The bus that goes to Houston Station. 7 and 9, 79. But people used to go home for the weekend. Here's the next call after 79. And this time it's 7 and 3. The Queen Bee, 73. 7 and 3, 73. Very random game, isn't it? Look at that. Totally different selection of numbers in game 3 to game 2 to game 1. It's mad the way this game works. Next call. Coming out. Tickety boo. 6 and 2, 62. 6 and 2, 62. Tickety boo.
Antoinette says.
Hang on, Antoinette says what?
Antoinette says, Halloween first, lads.
No, we've skipped Halloween, Antoinette. I don't like Halloween.
I love Halloween.
You
I
would.
prefer Halloween to Christmas.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, telling you.
That's only because of Spookfest, because we did Spookfest for Walk.
We did.
In the
that was great, actually.
It was good.
Great.
It was good fun. He wore his costume.
Indeed, I did.
Anything to dress up. On its own, it's Doctor's Orders number 9. I was dressed as a knight in my knight's costume. Doctor's Orders number 9. Next call coming up, and this time it is 7 and 6. It's Trombones 76. I always remember that. I made the spooky soundtrack. Remember I made the spooky?
I do remember.
Ooh, that's so cool. Here's the next call. No, I prefer Christmas. Christmas is much better. Even the movies for Christmas are much better than the movies for Halloween. 5 and 6, 56. 5 and 6, 56. Like the movies for Halloween, when you think about it, like Friday the 13th, The Fog, all these spooky movies. Awful. Like 7 and 1, 71. Time for fun. Christmas, brilliant. White Christmas, Scrooge. Well, okay, maybe not Scrooge, but there's great movies. Santa Claus. Songs are better. 7 and 1, 71. Here's the next call after 71. It's Key of the Door 2 and 1, 21. I mean, at Halloween you've got like Thriller. That's about the main one. Abracadabra. And after that you kind of run out. You kind of run out of songs really quick with Halloween. But with Christmas, you've got.
Don't forget the Monster Mash.
Yeah, Monster Mash.
Monster Mash. Great song.
What isn't?
One of my favourites.
Yeah, it would be. Here's the next call, 21. Don't mind him. He loves Christmas, 4 and 9, the Lewis line, 49. Coming to Roscommon in 2030, or is that broadband? It could be both. Here's the next call after 49. Edward, you'll love it. And Neddy Nettie Hines will definitely love getting on the Lewis. It's actually great, Sinead. You should bring Nettie to Dublin just to go on the Lewis. Here's the next call after 49. It's Caroline Kelly's Eye. It's Inverhain, number 1. It could also be Catherine Kelly's Eye tonight, but it's usually Caroline Kelly's Eye. Sorry, Catherine. She kind of has dibs on it, so we have to give it to her. Here's the next number after Caroline Kelly's Eye. And this time, it's 5 and 2, the weeks of the year, 52. Mark, I'm surprised that it's taken this long to get a line.
Yep.
It shouldn't be taking this long to get a line. Come on, children. Honestly, it's getting late. Here's the next call after 52. And it's all the 8s. It's me and him, 2 handsome DJs, 88. All the 8s, 88. It's got to go soon. Somebody's going to get this. Who's going to be the next and final person to get a line tonight? Unless you split it. And if it gets too high in the numbers, we will split it. You know that. It's 8 and 6 between the sticks. I think we're going to split this. I think we might have 2 winners. 8 and 6 between the sticks. 86. Come on. Who's going to get this? It's 8 and 9. Nearly there. 89. We're definitely going to split this, Mark. I can tell. I can just feel it. I can feel it in my I can feel it. 8 and 9, 89. Here's your next call. It's 5 and 1. That's a tweak of the thumb. 51. You know when you hit. That's really sore, isn't it? You know when you're pump. That tweak of the thumb. That's what they call that. Tweak of the thumb. Come on, lads. Honestly, who's going to get the line? Here's the next call. We have a winner, 13. It could be Antoinette. It's certainly not me. It's 1 and 3, 13. The panel number I'm looking for, Mark, is 5089. 5089. And that's the line in game 3. Over to Bingo Central and Uncle Marky.
5089 is...
Yep.
Evelyn.
Evelyn, will you stop?
Evelyn Leon, 5089. Well done.
Love them, Evelyn. They are gorgeous and so much nicer than the one I bought. I bought one and I thought these were clever. Now, admittedly, I bought the black one for myself, but now, you know, your man over there has the black one. See, what happens at Bingo stays at Bingo. See that? Isn't that just so cool? What happens at Bingo? It's like Fight Club, you see. It's a play on words.
So good.
It is so good, isn't it? Evelyn, so it could be Evelyn or it could be Larry, it could be anybody actually playing, because Evelyn plays with a few over in California. So we have so you got 40 in game 1 and you have another 15 in game 3, which means you've got a total of €55, which is about $60 odd coming back to you. That's a good night's work now. Do you know what I just figured out, Mark?
What's that?
Evelyn makes more out of this than we do.
Not difficult. Little John makes more than we do. Anyway, we've a promise from Colin. He's going to send us t-shirts next week.
He's not, is he?
He certainly is.
What do you want us to send you, Colin? We'll send you something. We don't mind, because we do this for Walk this week, and Laura Lynn next week and the week after. We hope you can join us for that, because that's going to be a really good thing to do. And then we've one more charity in September, because it's a 5-week month.
Yeah.
And then we'll be moving into Oktoberfest. Okay, kids, let's go back to game screen. Take out the line. Collect this here little number. And as you can see, the line disappears, and there we are, all nice and ready to go for the house. So we're playing for a house. Any 15 numbers on your panel, a full panel of 15 numbers, is a full house. You have 6 chances on each ticket to win. 6 chances. And good luck to you, because this is your final chance to win tonight. But it's €70 in game 3, so it's a bit more money, so it's worth winning. Here we go. Next number away. It's 5 and 3. Herbie, 53. 5 and 3. 53 as we play on now for the full house. I don't need to emphasise that, because you know. It's one handsome DJ. We haven't seen it actually in the game too much tonight. It's On Its Own, number 8. It's me. Thank you. On Its Own, number 8. Next call along is 8 and 0, blind 80. Blind 80. A lot of famous people are 80 this year. A lot of famous people are 80 this year, born in 1940. Here's the next number coming up after 80. And it's Man Alive number 5. Man Alive number 5. So the single numbers going in, not so many of the teens and very few of the 20s, look at that, or 30s, or even 40s. We better fill in this board. How about all the 7s? Sunset Strip found out. It's in Hollywood. 77. Thank you, Evelyn. It's 77. Sunset Strip. Next goal coming out is Valentine's Day. 1 and 4, 14. 1 and 4, 14, followed by Dancing Queen. 1 and 7, 17. So two of the teams coming out simultaneously. 14 and 17. There they are, illuminated on the board. If you missed any numbers, there they are in front of you. You can always catch up. Here's the next call. After 17, and it's 7 and 2. It's a crutch with a duck. 72. 7 and 2, 72. Next call coming out. This time out, it is 3 and 8. Christmas cake. 38. All the Christmas references will be coming in now soon. 3 and 8, 38. Gosh, it won't be long. Can't wait. What's your favourite for Christmas dinner? Is it turkey and ham? Still? Turkey and ham?
Turkey and ham.
Turkey and ham. Yeah, some people have roast beef. I don't know. It's not Christmas without a turkey.
No.
It really isn't. Whether you like a turkey or not, really, most of the time you don't.
And Brussels sprouts.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. 6 and 4, the Beatles number 64. No, not Brussels sprouts.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, no. You have to peel every one of them. You get them in a little net. You know the way you get a net of them?
Yeah.
Now they're only cheap, but yeah, peel it. Like peeling little cabbages. No. 6 and 4, the Beatles number 64. Here's the next call. It's Knock at the Door on its own, number 4. Knock at the door, number 4. Number 4. Knock at my door. Here's the next call. 3 and 9, the famous Steps, 39. The famous Steps, 3 and 9, 39. Enniskerry Golf Club. They must have 39 steps up to the front door, because I have to carry my disco gear up there so often. It really made me. They should have put in a ramp. They probably have now. Here's the next call after 39. And this time it's 3 and 4. Ask for more, 34. 3 and 4, 34. Ask for more. Next call coming out after 34. It's 5 and 4. Clean the floor, 54. Clean the floor, 5 and 4, 54. We'll do the selfie gallery just before we finish tonight, so don't go away. If you have missed it, by the way. And if you want to be in it, get a Little John selfie with yourself, or your bingo ticket, whatever you fancy. Send it to us, please do, and we'll include you next week. Here's the next number after 54. And this time it's 2 and 5. It's Duck and Dive, 25. 2 and 5, 25. 70 is next. 7 and 0, blind 70. 7 and 0, number 70. 70. People used to think 70 was old till they get close to it. Here's the next number. How about 2 and 7? A duck with a crutch, 27. 2 and 7, 27. I wonder will it take as long to get the house in game 3. It's 2 little ducks this time. All the 2s, Marcus.
Quackity quack quack quack.
Quackity quack quack quack. And Mia, let's hear you. Come on. Quack 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 quack. There's Mia. Here's the next call after 22. And this time it's 6 and 1. The Baker's Bun, 61. 6 and 1, 61. 6 and 1, 61. Next call coming out is Tickle Me, 6 and 3, 63. Tickle Me, 6 and 3, 63. Where are we off to this time? How about 3 and 7, 37. Made in Heaven. 3 and 7, 37. Next call coming out after 37. And it's Naughty 40. 4 and 0, Naughty 40. David Dillon just said, thank you guys for a lovely game of bingo. Thanks for playing, David. Yeah, it's good of you to play. We appreciate that. 4 and 0, Naughty 40. Next call coming out. And this time it's 5 and 8. 58. Make him wait. 5 and 8, 58. Half the numbers in play. It now swings in your favour, so it could go at any time. Don't lose count of your numbers. Here's the next call after 58. How about getting plenty? 2-0, number 20. Antoinette says she's moving to Route 66. I don't blame you, Antoinette. We'd all move if we could. I think we'll all go. We'll all go and live with Evelyn. Here's the next number. California. I think they grow oranges in California. It's 4-3. Down on the knees, 43. 47 calls in, and we have a winner. Can you believe that, Mark?
We have a winner.
We have a winner.
Excellent.
Panel number is 5263. 5263 for the winner. See, I told you. See that? 47 calls. See that? And there's you thinking it doesn't go in less than 50. You're wrong. Once you get half the numbers in play in the game, there's 90 numbers, it can go at any time. And that just proves it. Let's go across the Bingo Central and find out who our last and final winner is and get €70.
5263 is Elaine Mahoney.
Oh, Elaine. Now, Elaine, in fairness, did buy all the tickets. You can let us know who's playing that ticket, Elaine, please. See, that's what happens when you buy multiple tickets on the one account. Your name goes on all of them, even though you might send them to different people. Elaine Mahoney. So Elaine won in game 2, got the line in game 2, and got the house in game 3. So that's €85.
Woohoo!
Wow, Elaine.
Excellent. Nice.
Mark, we should just play.
I think we should.
We should just play.
I think
I
we
mean,
Elaine will be calling the numbers next week.
yeah, and we'll be playing because we actually love doing this, don't we?
We do, yeah.
We do love doing this. It's sinful really that we do, but we do. We love doing this. Let's have a look at Elaine's full house, shall we? We go back to Graham's screen. Look at that, 47 calls. 5263. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. Look at that. See, I'm looking at this one. It's over there. 5263. Show me 5263. Because I wouldn't have believed it myself, to be truthful with you. But let me have a look and just see. I'll be very upset if it isn't. Oh, it is. Look. See the way it's all filled in? It's just such a random game. It's the way the numbers come out. They just are so random. It is so random. You can win at any time in bingo. You just can. It's an astounding game. That is the beauty of the game. That's why it's so popular. That's why people love this game so much. Because that's why. So in game number 1 we had Catherine Kelly won €15. Evelyn got 40 in game number 1. Game number 2 it was Elaine got 15, but it wasn't Elaine. Elaine told me who it was. It was her sister-in-law that actually won the money, but she may or may not get it. It depends really. Ali, playing on Mark's ticket, got the €40 in game 2. Well done, Ali. Evelyn got 15 more euro in game 3, and Elaine got 70. So there we are. Sorry to everybody else, but you did play and you did support a great cause, which is Walk, and they do amazing work, and they've looked after us for more years than we can remember. Well, more years than he can remember. I can remember pretty well. So, but thank you very much, Joe, Catherine, all the gang from Walk. We wish you every success in Walk. The Green Kitchen Cafe now has some regular customers, and Denise Bratt and Phil Slattery have been over there so often. I'm sure when you visit, you'll absolutely love it. It really is a fantastic, fantastic resource. And thank you all so much for playing and supporting Walk, because they are so good. We will be back next week playing for Laurel Lynn, the Children's Hospice. A charity very, very dear to our hearts, and we'll be in touch with Liz this week as well and getting our VTs organised for next week. The VTs we made for the walk for tonight, they're only short, and we'll be putting them up on our YouTube page and putting the links to them. So if you want to view them again, you most certainly can, or if you want to take them and share them, you most certainly are welcome to do so. So there we are. No copyright on them. You can do what you like. Now, so that's it. Marcus, thank you, as always.
Thank you very much.
Mission
Thank
Control. SpaceX has nothing on us, children. We are up there with them. Enjoy the selfie gallery. We will talk to you back here next Tuesday, if Facebook doesn't break, at 7:30 for the warm-up, first game away at 8. Get your tickets. They'll be available to you tomorrow. He's looking over here. Look at the camera.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I hope so. If we're not, I'll record it and you can see it later on. Here's the selfie gallery from us two to all of you. Thanks again. Good night to you.
See you now.